Guys, we're self-distancing. The new rule is 6 inches or more apart from each other. Matt brought over some YUMMI Bear from Surly, West Coast Style IPA. I like the West Coast Style. 6.9%. Okay.
If you can tell, it's been a while since I've done a video, guys. I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I haven't taken my first sip, and here I'm putting the empty glass down.
Oh, it smells alright.
I got a little carried away. Got all excited because you're here and overheaded. Still got a little bit left. Okay, it's not crystal clear, so it's got a little unfiltering happening.
Unless you want me humping your backside. I think we got it. You've been too used to not having a person with you.
Well, the camera.
Well, I normally stand. Yeah, I normally.
This camera doesn't have the same. I can't find any setting that it opens it up as wide as the other one.
Yeah, that's all right.
So in the middle,
just trying to help the viewers see.
In the middle of the whole COVID thing, Canon is against self-distancing.
So I saw a video or a post on YouTube.
It smells like beer.
Not a YouTube, Facebook. One of my friends said, "Hurry up and watch this video." I go to watch it. It's supposedly it's what's really behind the COVID, like what the real reasonings behind it is. It's obviously not the COVID. COVID is a real issue, but it's not nearly as bad as they're making it out. I went to go look at it on Facebook, shut down. Went to go look at it on YouTube, shut down. They took it off within 24 hours. Wow. Probably less than that. It was probably like 8 hours.
And these millennial libtards go on and on about free speech.
Mm-hmm.
What happened there?
Yeah, no shit.
I want to say a big thanks. I was gonna do a video today, but a bunch of shit happened, and right now I'm just working on my attitude.
You'll be all right, buddy.
I want to say, yeah, that's just.
I'll tickle your nipples if need be.
I want to say a big thanks to. I told you this shit was here. Zeus for Secret Squirrel 2 purchased the Hollison HE403R Gold.
I guess I was just a little too late on bringing over my red dot.
Multi red dot. So I want to do I could show you guys this on Secret Squirrel, but I'm not. That'll probably have to be tomorrow. I want to do an Ebomi video thanking Zeus and Harmarsh for their J-Dog and Nihap for their contributions. So Zeus also had him send a tourniquet, and
in case someone fucks themselves up, or
in case you don't really use the rifle right. Harmarsh 2 sent the Gerber Freeman and the sheath, and I tell you, a knife.
I like that one.
A knife that I had one that my grandfather gave me, and it disappeared, and I have no idea where it is.
I got one like that from my grandfather and my dad, and the thing is, it's a lot smaller than that one. They're just the little baby ones. It was like the first knife I was ever given. That looks sharp. I like the wood. I mean, the size is great too, but the wood grain on it, man, that's smooth. Oh, yeah,
the classic 101.
Oh, and it's got a little edge to the top side right there.
Yeah, you could use that for a fire starter.
I mean, it's not real sharp where it's going to cut you, unless you sharpen it even more, but be nice for skinning a buck or something. Those are some big old melons.
I need her here right now.
See, I'm scared of melons like that. You let her get on top, she starts swinging around, she might just knock you out with one of those things.
But how's her forehead?
Yeah, I don't know. Not bad. Okay. I just don't want to have to, do my business with her and then go home and explain why I've got 2 black eyes. They're just pillows.
I also want to say thank you to my daughter. Yeah, I know it's May. By the way, Monday is Christine's birthday. I know it's May, but I got a package hand-delivered by one of Lillian's friends. She's down in the state of Virginia, and the stupidity runs amok down there, too. And for this, she sent this as my Christmas present, Milton. And that goes along with the stapler that I got from Tardisius. And, of course, Milton has his red stapler. So, thank you, Lily. That's awesome. And in typical fashion with me, I probably will be removing it from the package and putting maybe me and Milton can hang out together. I don't want to upset the relationship I have with the real Cobra Burnout, though. And got a project that has been ongoing now for about a year and a half. Project Race Gun Long Slide. If you thought mine was long, that's what Matt's sister said. Okay, so there's been some issues with getting a hold of some of these products, and this is the long slide. Basically, they call it the featureless. This would be all set to send to someone like Jay at Elite Ammunition, and put what you want to have in here for sights, and it's just a square edge. So, or I mean, if you really like the real featureless look, you could go with this.
It looks like a fucking RoboCop's gun, dude. I mean, 2 of those bad boys. If someone pulled that out on me, I wouldn't want to mess with them.
So you can see the difference. That's over an inch longer, and then you get to the barrel itself is, it's threaded, but it's still barrel all the way to the end. So. But right now it's sitting on my frame for my race gun, because for some weird reason this slide does not want to work correctly with this lower. And just to see if it was, now this is where weirdness gets weird. You can take a stock Glock G20 slide, put it on this Poly 80. It runs fine. I mean, I haven't been to the range with it, but it functions flawlessly. No hanging up, no seizing. Then I put originally I tried to put this on here, and it barely goes on at all. It basically starts to go on to the slide rails, and it abruptly comes to an end. And if you were paid $1,000, I bet you could not do this and rack it back. Yet it works just fine over here. So I tried my stock slide on this frame. Works fine. The G20R, the Lone Wolf on here, as you can see, works fine. I put this on the OEM slide, and it works just well. I got 2 OEM slides. This one and that one over there works just fine. Does not want to work on this. And I was talking to NIHAP about it, and he says before you pull out the bench grinder and start to go to town on those rails, he recommended a gentleman to make sure that I don't fuck it up. Of course, the good news is if it did get screwed up, it's just that one rail assembly away of being replaced. But yeah, it's now if Jeremy was up here, we could, even though it's featureless without any sights on it, we could at least put a firing pin and an ejector in it, and put his can on it, and go out and have a little bit of fun. And of course, I because I already had stuff out here, I got the MCK out. Had a nice conversation with Joey, and as you saw in Joey's video, he just got a Christ Vector in 10mm, and of course he's got the 16-inch barrel on it, because that's what his free-loving state of New York says. And I asked Joey flat out, Joey, if it wasn't for the fact that you're in New York, would you have the same vector that Jeremy has right now? And that would be the pistol. And he said, oh, hell yeah. So in essence, this is a Chris Vector minus about 600 and something dollars. My home defense gun. And I stay behind my statement of saying I absolutely love what this represents in a home defense gun. The only thing I'm gonna see how long this Fiocchi sight lasts. My guess is the reputation precedes them. That's all I'll say. And of course, I got one of the two items in for the links. I got my Hogue grip. Hats off to Midway USA. I ordered this 6 hours after I ordered the new brake, and this is here yesterday, and this is supposed to be here on Monday. So, what do you say about a slug basement pop? Can you imagine seeing how many expensive bottles of whiskey you could make it through in one shot?
I guarantee you Christine would come and kick your ass.
Oh, what a mess, huh?
She'd be coming down here with her guns blazing, I bet. I mean, real guns.
Freaking scotch everywhere. Okay, let's get on these comments. Sorry, Ed. And the only way I'd be able to resolve this would be to move the camera back, and as you can see, that'd be a challenge all to itself.
Well, we could just take this counter away and put ourselves farther back.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Well, software update.
Go away.
No comments today.
Let's see. 2 comments that were missed over on the Money IPA, and that was SH. Even though the review is over, I'm still watching from Joey. And then Ben N said 54th. First on the DDH Fancy Dance from Skydance from Steven. Brad was first. Christine pops in with hey, so she was second.
She must have needed you for something.
Smile Money says first, well, third first. Multi-Gunman says to him winning. Ben N says third. Gunwild says fifth, so I don't know if that's fourth or whatever. Jorn, I want your wife to tell you what to do, but...
Oh, she does. She does.
But what, Jorn? Jorn is my foreign friend. I think Jordan is cool as hell. We don't necessarily align 100% politically, but see, now I have several friends. I mean, Jordan, I will never base my relationship with somebody else on politics.
Well, that's good because I wouldn't be here if it was.
Well, I don't know. You're more in line than that idiot Jordan. DFC 6 biatches. Logan. Oh, we got another troll account started up.
Oh boy.
Wanna be friends?
And show me your titties.
Wanna be? Yeah. Show me your titties. His first one got held as review, so he said another one. So we got 2 wanna be friends from Logan. What? I don't understand what the game is for setting up an account and then you have no views, you hide all of your information, and you just go around seeing if people will subscribe to your channel. I don't get it.
Oh, by the way, I got a package in the mail. Someone sent me some food. I decided to fry it up, and I mean, if you want some.
Oh, are these those fish fillets from China?
Yeah. They're a lot better fried. Oh, yeah, you don't eat the smelt. I got some smelt too.
I have to admit, I've never tried it.
They're good.
But when you walk down the beach and it smells like a porn convention,
I get it.
That has got to be one of the worst smells. dead smelt. I mean, is that because people gut their shit and leave it there, or is it just because they die?
Both.
This is bad.
Yeah, it's going down pretty dang quick.
Like I said, I may or I may not have to go pick up my truck.
Yeah, I get it.
May or may not have to stop at the plasma center on the way. I love it how nothing ever goes as... See, here's the thing though. Technically what is happening to me right now today with my truck is as planned in my life as ever. Because if I were to say it went right, that would be abnormal.
Well, you know, here's the thing though. You actually, in my mind, got a pretty damn decent truck for a really good price.
Well, I won't argue with you at all.
So, I mean, even this little setback, yeah, it's definitely a setback and kind of unfortunate. You know, kind of not what you planned. But for the truck itself, I mean, is it really still that bad? I mean, you got a good deal. It sounds fucking great. It's running good.
But
What you're putting on there is extras that you don't need to have.
But the reason that this is a problem
I know.
is a computer box.
I know.
And the computer box might be failing.
Yeah.
That was one of the things. I guess he actually called Samantha. And Sam goes, now that you mention it, the computer, not... I don't know how to explain this. It's not the computer like you. It's not the ICU.
Yeah, it's not the main.
It's not the ICU, but it's kind of like literally a computer that runs everything on the truck. He said that, or Sam said that there actually was a code for that, and that is now causing anything aftermarket to not talk to the computer. And he said the downside is it. You may, and I've already seen this happen, and that's why I'm getting a little concerned now. Is this computer runs all of the onboard stuff on the truck?
It sounds like Apple. It sounds like it will not compute with anything but Apple.
Well, he said when he looked at the box, there's already corrosion on some of the wires going into it. And he said if you could pull it off and look underneath, it's probably going to look even worse. And he says, as this thing slowly dies, you will notice that
more and more things are...
The stock stereo may have stopped working. He said your heater controls. And I said, you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. The other day I went from defrost to the vents. And it took a long time before it finally switched over. And so that computer actually might be not dying, but corrosion may be killing it.
Well... You know, talk to the guy that you got it from. He might be able to hook you up with the deal on just getting, you know, an old beat up truck, just trying to swap out the computer box.
I'd rather try a used one. For some reason, computer and automotive sound cheap.
They're expensive. Well, that's what I'm saying. The guy said, you know, he'd do what he could if he can help. So that might not be a bad way to go. But I kind of ran into some setbacks too. If it makes you feel any better, not as bad as yours.
No, I'm not a liberal. I don't relish in someone else's.
Really? Well, I got new trailer tires. My spare was supposed to have a rim. It didn't. Not to mention the two tires that I got in a pair. They're fucking like 2 inches, 3 inches bigger, which they fit on, but it jacks my trailer up, so it's all the harder to load stuff up. Now I'm gonna have to go get a ramp or something, or build one. So I gotta, yeah, my two tires, they look good. I put them on just this morning. But it jacked up the trailer quite a bit. And then, damn it. Yeah, my spare tire, that didn't even come with the rim. And that's like I thought the other two were bigger. This won't even fit. This is a goddamn truck tire. Oh well.
Shouldn't they have all been the exact same size?
Well, no, here's the problem. The problem is, I went and looked at
This fish is outstanding.
I went and looked at my my trailer tires, and they honestly didn't have a size on them. I know the rims were 13 inches. I've just pulled out a tape measure. So I just ordered, you know, new tires and rims on 13-inch rim. I figure they can't be much bigger or smaller, you know, tire-wise. They're about 1.5 inches bigger, you know, on each side, so about 3 inches taller overall. But it still fits in the wheel well just fine. Actually, I can probably hold a bigger load now because of it, so I mean, that's fine.
So can she.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm fine with that. But yeah, the spare tire, no. So yeah, now I got to get ramps and to bring my tire back and get a new one.
I gotta get a spare for my truck. There's not one underneath it. And the bitches is not only would I... Well, Sam said you could roll the dice, which is what she was basically recommending.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand why she thinks I should upgrade the tires. There's actually really good tread on there, but they're more of a summer tire and less of a all-terrain.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, you now have 4 spares. The problem is I would need to talk to Jordan and get a rim. Because obviously what good is to have a spare tire if you still can't put it on the truck.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you bring it to a shop, but you're not going to have it right there on the side of the road.
Well, I think the insurance policy that I have on the truck covers towing.
Yeah, roadside. Roadside. Well, and that's what I was telling my grandma about the trailer. Is like, I got roadside. I don't care personally if that thing blows out. I'll tell you what. I used to work at a garage, and I used to be a tire tech at Tires Plus. When that shit goes out on me, granted it's only happened once, what do you think I do?
Make the
Fucking call the fucking tow truck. Hey, you can come change this shit. It's raining out. Like, I'll do it if I'm stuck out in the boondocks, have no service, but if I have coverage where they'll come and take care of it for me, I don't want to get dirty.
Last time I even had to change a tire, I was working out at the Black Bear project, and I was, the weeks leading up to this tire changing incident, I was questioning on if I had a valid Minnesota driver's license or not. And the highway patrol pulls up and he goes, "How's it going?" And I'm like, "Good." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm just going to back up, turn the lights on, make sure that nobody hurts you while you're changing your tire." I'm like, "It's called fishing." I said, "And you'll be running my driver's license and seeing if I'm wanted." He goes, "Absolutely."
At least he was keeping it real for you.
Backs up, turns all the lights on, hits his high beam, so I got plenty of light to change the tire because it was like 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course it was freaking cold and raining.
Yeah.
And I spun the last lug nut on, lowered the truck.
He gets out of the car.
I looked back at him and I went like this, "Thank you." And he waved, turned off the lights, and drove away. And I'm going, "Yes."
Okay. I thought he was going to get out of the car and say, "Hey, by the way, now that you have your vehicle fixed,
now that it's worthy of being towed, can you do this and back up slowly to the car?"
Oh boy.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, this is the best fish I've ever had.
I try to slow cook it. It got a little crispier than I anticipated on some spots, but
Well, that's my favorite part.
really, I like them flexible, but cooked. Oh.
I don't like it that it tastes like it was peeled off the space shuttle on re-entry.
Here. Because you won't fucking clean them, even though I'll go pick them and I'll do everything else. You just work your magic. What you mean to say is you're a lazy motherfucker.
Holy cow.
Smells good, don't it? These are real fresh. Like, you're supposed to let them sit for a couple weeks, but I've been trying them. Yeah, I ain't waiting.
Some fresh baby leeks.
You might as well just scoop out a whole handful. I know you're going to fucking just keep digging.
Hey, did I tell you I cooked up asparagus with my steak the other night?
Yeah.
And I went to pee the following morning. I was like, "Oh my God." How is the asparagus smell is stronger
Then the urine.
in urine than it was in the real thing? Oh yeah.
You like those?
Does everybody know what a leek is?
Don't even tell them. We'll just see the comments. You know what, though? They got the internet. They'll all be fucking Googling it. And, "Oh, yeah, I know what that is."
Smile money. It's good. Smile money can smile money the fuck out of the internet. Mike says, "My neighbor gal's brother from Florida died last week, and they said that he died because of COVID-19. Hell, He said last summer he was dying from cancer because he was gay. I'm not 100% sure that those two are associated.
No.
Unless
Well, maybe he got cancer from too much, you know.
Too much gayness?
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, too much of anything can cause cancer. Too much cell phone use. I mean, too much microwave food. Maybe too much butt bashing. I don't know.
Smile Money says, my neighbor's mother from China said that she knew of a funeral director who dug up bodies from the cemetery just so that he could let his friend, the coroner, change the death certificate to COVID-19.
Yeah. Well, people are getting paid now. People are getting paid for having coronavirus.
Smile Money says, gayness causes cancer. I didn't know that. Learned so much. Hey, has anybody seen Ruth Gator Ginsburg, by the way? Okay. Mike says, yes, it is, Christine. It is getting very old. Oh, yeah. Greg texted me this morning. He goes, just so you know, Menards now has a security guard out front making sure everybody's got a mask in order to go in. 5 months ago...
They said that. Me and my buddy walked in there the other day. I put mine on. He just walked around with nothing. This was 1 or 2 days ago. After their policy, you have to buy one if you don't have one.
We were in Superior, and there was people, employees getting paid to stand there at the door. Got your mask?
Yeah. Hey,
I had it on my hat. I had a mask.
Yeah.
Are they telling you how to wear it now too?
Oh, I just wear my big mask. I laugh at them. Well, you know what?
Rich
They can't
Huff.
do facial recognition when you got that thing on.
Damn.
Time to fill the pockets, boys. What do you need?
It's hard to tell. Shit, me and Christine were over at the grocery store, and when we were leaving, there was a woman that could have been really, really hot, but because they're wearing the mask, the other day, Greg is going, Eric, look at the girl getting in the van.
Pulls off the mask to see a beard.
And she goes to pull off the mask, and no, it was a girl, but it was like going, he goes, wow, during sex, please, baby, leave the mask on. Holy cow.
Butterface, huh?
Yeah, she was not good looking. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Oh, cheers. Multi-gunman, and we get our first opportunity to pick one of YouTube's now pre-arranged answers. Multi-gunman says, I can't take my eyes off the chick on the TV in the background. Now, I can say, you and me both, sorry or right, question mark. I'm going to have to go with it, you and me both. Do you concur on that preloaded answer? See, I'm moving forward. I'm answering every single one of these. So far, it's like 90% of the right answer, and it's funny that says right, has been the third choice, but I disagree with right. What is that? Right?
I'm guessing it's going to be you and me both a lot because, well, obviously you fucking said it. So if they're agreeing.
So he gets a response. Hard March 2. I'm number 11, not counting the two bot trolls. Otherwise, I'd be lucky number 13. Stellar intro babe and the lime green bikini. Wow.
Ooh, I saw her. Yeah, I was. I watched a few minutes of both the past 2 day videos.
That was the thumbnail that got pulled. But so the fuck YouTube, I put it up as the brew babe the next day, and I didn't get anything. They pull. What was wrong? Even Christine goes, "Oh, I like that suit." She goes, "Why? What was wrong with that picture? You can't see nipples. You can't see."
Probably because she was
She was a girl.
Not only she was
girl?
a hot, sexy girl in very little clothing, she was also on a bed that looked like it was going to be ruffled up real quick.
Yeah.
That would be my guess.
Then Scourge, get some. Okay.
Either that, it was a really jealous bitch that went and reviewed it.
I think they're like lesbians, and then they think about the butch fucker with the beard that they're going home to, and they get upset because I have decent looking women.
That's what I'm saying. They're jealous.
Here, knowing how you feel, I'll take your overcooked fish.
Oh, I'd have eaten that. I'd eat any of them.
America.
Just perfect amount of fucking salt on there.
you get the COVID level right?
100%.
And let's go back to that salty part.
That's homegrown salt there.
I don't know how many comments we have. I guess I can hang for a second and just think about that. Smile money. Yes. And Trump told everyone to drink bleach to kill COVID-19. I saw the memes on what do you call it? Disgrace book? Yes, disgrace book.
Well, he was telling people to shoot up with Lysol too.
I would too. You know what he's doing?
Fuck. I mean, if you're stupid enough to go and shoot up with that shit, he's killing the stupid people.
Yeah, I mean, if you can make a comment like that and someone actually tries it, all we're doing is we're helping the population.
Well, and then they questioned him and stuff, and the next day he's like, no, I don't feel bad about that at all. Fuck, I wouldn't either.
No.
Fuck, we just rid ourselves about, what, 10,000 to 10,000 of the stupidest fucking people?
It's the COVID version of the Darwin Awards. Harmarsh, I watched the video of surgical masks being made, and they were lying in the dirt. I think it was in India. Yes, Harmarsh, you sent me the video. They certainly... Oh, they're upstairs. Greg said he'd be more than happy to take them. But they're making these supposed sterile surgical masks, and they're basically just wheeling off a guy sitting at a table, and he's like rubbing his face, and then he's grabbing, and they're flopping right onto a dirt floor.
You know the one thing I'm waiting to see that I haven't seen as a mask yet. I've seen someone even strap up a fucking Nike tennis shoe over their face.
That big black guy at the deli.
Yeah. Well, what I want to see is I want to see someone put a nut cup on over their face. That is what I'm waiting for. Well, I've seen bras, I've seen fucking woman pads and shit like that. I'm waiting for a nut cup to come.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, we got some accessories for your truck.
Oh, well, it must be these right here, because I got teeny balls.
No, that one is yours.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. And how do you feel about me putting this on Mike's blazer?
No. You put that right on the fucking front hood of your Dodge.
This was by the way, the culprit admitted to this was Johnny Watson said that he sent me my bumper sticker for my truck.
I agree 100% with it. But I won't even put it on your bumper sticker, because that means only the people in the back are going to see it. You want people to see you coming.
Come on, you are fake news. Okay, you're fake news.
Gillian, S.H. Harmarsh. Rich Wisent is long hair 13. He took his divorce very hard, as you said. Yes. I don't know if I've even heard from Rich, even on Facebook, but then again, my Facebook account is so corrupt. I would like to be able to delete and have a do-over. I would like it so that, for the most part, the only people that I'm friends with on Facebook are people that I at least have a freaking clue who they are. You know, I get a friend request and it says, you have 837 mutual friends. And of the 837 mutual friends, I know one or two of them, yeah. Smile Money says, I enjoyed his channel. Yeah, I thought he was quite the character.
What?
What?
Me too, motorcycles and guns. Where the hell did that come up from?
Oh, he's talking about this guy's channel.
Oh, okay. Okay.
13 Long Hair is his YouTube channel. He looked every bit the biker. He reviewed beer and sometimes food, and he did motorcycle talk. Yeah, he was overall a really good guy. And then he got a divorce and he dropped off the planet. I hope he hears this. Rich, I hope you come back and continue doing videos in the old. By now, I know this. Most people don't want to hear this because I didn't want to hear this, but I'll tell you what I was told. as I was moaning around at the gun store,
Fucking better off.
Scotty, the owner, looked at me and he goes, Eric, I know it doesn't make any sense right now, but one day, and I'm guessing not too long from today, this is all going to make sense, and you're going to be glad what happened. But, some guys don't recover. I mean, he seemed, obviously, he didn't want to do the divorce. He probably came home one day and found the house empty, and there was one fork, one spoon, one knife, one glass, one plate, one bowl, and a note.
See, I'd be looking at that like, fuck, easy on dishes.
J-Dog, here I'll finish at work. Might as well get paid, J-Dog, for a shit show. Oh, and it's Smile Money with the choices. Smile Money says, enjoy your cigar, my friend. Now I can say, thank you, I will. Thanks, you too. I don't think Smile Money smokes.
You're not going to share your cigar with them, are you?
Always. I think we have to go with the first one again. Thank you, I will. Steven, I like the shit out of this one. I prefer their standard fancy dance. In my opinion, it's my favorite of any of the over-counter New York or New England IPAs. No, Steve, I liked it, but I'm sorry. In a side by side, that one, the Money IPA. Now, if we were all here together and we were all trying the exact same thing, opinions do vary. But that Money IPA was really good.
I've been waiting for so long for someone to say whiskey, and it's just not happening. I'm getting myself ready.
Okay, hang on. We'll search for it.
We'll search for
We'll just skip comments till we get to whiskey. EMT rail fans, some national numbers that I ran for 4 or 5 days ago. Understand that Pennsylvania stopped counting conventional flu cases when COVID was recognized. And they started lumping the conventional flu and the related respiratory cases into COVID deaths.
Oh, yeah.
So how accurate is the reporting for these states?
They're completely inaccurate.
2017 abortions, 862,320. COVID, 65,189. Car wrecks, 36,560. 2017-18 flu, 80,000 plus.
I figure this is going to be fitting for your new little toy you got, so I'm just going to do it up. Haven't seen that one for a while, have you?
No.
It was buried pretty far back there.
Let's see, Joey's response back was, I believe New York reamped their numbers, and it was less than what they said as well. Cobra, I was supposed to bring my own coffee to the early morning video release, if there's something in it, a little bourbon, a little whiskey, as much as I like scotch, I do not like,
Scotch and coffee?
I don't really like scotch and coffee. For some reason, the coffee bean and the peat don't go as nicely.
I always use the what is it, Tennessee, no, it's the American turkey, honey whiskey.
Ooh, yeah, that probably.
I mean, it's cheap, it's not expensive, but that's what I would always mix when I was out, hunting in the morning.
I was having some fun last night. I started off locked and loaded with this, and I would have loved to have had another shot, but as you can
You're really
see,
going through that.
Then I came back down here and I poured myself a couple of shots in the glass of the Ardbeg. Really enjoyed that. Then Jim made a comment about the Umroot, so I came down and I poured a nice big glass of this, and nothing against this. Standalone, I really like the Umroot.
Just not after you had...
But this is so much better than this, especially if you have them back to back. If the whole day goes by and I just pour myself some of this, you're not disappointed at all. It's pretty impressive. I mean, we are talking, I don't want anyone to think that I'm, okay, the Emerald is like down here. No, I'm talking about all top shelf stuff and where they shake out in there. That Paul John, I have to say, of the stuff that I've had so far, that Paul John reminds me of the Octomore 9.3, and there's just a little bit of a price difference between the two of those, to say the least.
No, they were both pretty comparable for me too. Both fucking really strong and. Ooh.
I mean, if you can have two, I need one of these days when I don't have a bunch of like IPAs that could possibly be going bad, so I want to drink them up and do the reviews. I do want to do a side-by-side comparison between a few of these, and it will be interesting to do the Paul John, which I'm going to have to make sure I at least save enough for that to happen, and the Octomore, because right now, just looking at the bottles and allowing my palate to remember what I went through, I don't see why I would spend the extra money for the Octomore.
Would you like some of Minnesota's finest?
Yeah. Now, this was highly recommended by the owner of the...
No, just the liquor store clerk. That's what she likes to drink. I didn't think it sounded anything special, but she really praised it, so...
Straight bourbon whiskey, Voyager's Reserve.
I like bourbon, so...
Minnesota's finest, aged in charred, new American oak barrels. This was bottle number 178, batch 2, and it's 80 proof.
Fuck, I thought you had to maybe go get your truck or something, so you gotta be like... Whatever, you fill her right to the top, boss.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not mad, I'm not
that,
judging, I'm just saying.
It's got a little haze to it.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. It was a little bit more yellow-like, but... Cheers. It's actually like got a sweetness to it.
Yeah, there's a... What the hell
really
is that?
Sweet, really sweet for
it's almost like
or something.
It's almost like that oakiness, but it, like a vanilla with the oakiness.
Yeah.
Well, after the last phone call with Corey, the picking up the truck may be pushed off long enough to
sober up, or just pick it up tomorrow. Hey, last one. Last one's all you.
Oh, little fishies. Gotta like little fishies. I'm gonna pull his tail off.
Oh, that one's crunchy.
Okay, back to the... Steven, I only have an AR in 7.62x39 because I won the upper. Suppressing that caliber, or 300 blackout, 300 blackout will have more options for ammo that is cheaper, but I still go with 7.62 because ammo pricing, and it'll still be quieter at the muzzle with a can. Oh yeah, definitely. Cobra, good price on the Secret Squirrel 2 sights. Hang on. Checking his link.
So, what'd you think about the Yummy Bear?
Here's Cobra's recommended sites.
Oh, I kind of like that, actually. I mean, I don't know how practical they'd be, but that's good.
Front sight.
You'd have to go with the offset for me. Because I'm not going to ever use those, but you could go for the offset 45 degree. That'd be great.
You know what I don't like about them is they're fixed. So if they were on an offset rail, then I guess that would. Thanks, Cobra. J-Dog, I have a few 7.62 by 39 blank. Oh, you have some blanks?
Dude, you got some bakery up in here? You been holding out on me, bitch?
Stephen Bush sent beers. Joey sent beers. And last night I got the bomb from Jim.
Fuck, I'm done bringing beers over. Holy shit, you look like you got a good lineup.
Well, it'll keep me busy for a while. Okay. Now, this one is going to be a...
This one was not the show starter, let me tell you what.
Keystone Light. And this one is raspberry lime.
Something new. I figured I got to give it a try.
Without it saying, it's probably 5%.
I'm thinking it's right about that. You might want to rate the other one, though.
Oh, yeah.
Before you forget.
Yummy Bear, West Coast style IPA from Surly. Went down pretty fast. Yeah, he's already set in his ways. He's not gonna fucking matter what I say.
Yeah, I could give two shits.
I'd probably go an 8.
That's funny. I was really contemplating on 7.5 or 8.
See, I usually always shoot a little higher than you. But yeah,
It was good. It went down real quick. My only thing is I'd like it to be a little bit stronger. And I'm starting to realize I have such high expectations now that I can't. I can't. You're not going to find everything that's just absolutely amazing, because otherwise nothing's going to be amazing. You know what I mean? And you're going to have to go through the shit to get some good stuff.
Complete perfection, and then she has a big forehead.
All right, bringing that shit up.
You and your fucking foreheads. I didn't even know she had one.
You know what happened? It was fucking, I was too young, and fucking, back in the day when I was growing up, Tyra Banks was, freaking hot-ass model, and always walking around in Victoria's Secret shit. Well, then someone had to open their big mouth and fucking say she got a big forehead, so, you go to spank one out, and fuck, I can't stop looking at that thing.
J-Dog says... Wait, Christine ordered masks. She works at a hospital. That's right. They won't provide her with masks, J-Dog. Can you believe it? She works at a fucking hospital, and she has to fend for herself for masks. They tell her she has to have a mask, yet they don't provide it.
And that's against the law right there, because any kind of job, whether you're doing construction, working in a hospital, they're supposed to provide your PPE.
If they're going to have a security guard at the door saying you have to have it, then where is it?
Well, you know what? They should... I get right now that they're scarce and harder to come by, but they should at least be reimbursing any fucking masks that are purchased for yourself.
Yes, just don't find that cocksucker on eBay that's selling them for $105 a mask. I don't know what she paid. She bought 100 of them, and they all came from China. Found a cool program on my phone, though. It said, what do you want to translate? I want to translate from Chinese to English, and as I hovered the camera over the words, all you could see was the English translated words. Yeah. On it. It was like, wow, this is cool.
That's cool.
And it said, you're fucked, Christine. These were made by dirty Chinese guys with COVID, and they were made on a dirt floor.
It did not say that, you fucking...
Cobra on the wrong video. But answering the question says SH. Cobra on the right video. Theme for Locked and Loaded. How about Biff reads his new book? I hear it's a hardback. I see what he did right there. Foco Loco got this shit show playing in the background while I make a t-shirt. We'll probably have mail in a week or so. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. He's making you a t-shirt, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta talk to you, Poco, about that. I'd like to have a shirt that says, I smile moneyed the fuck out of this. Or that. Or that. Or that. Okay, I gotta ask a question, and I've asked this before. What's wrong with taking a firearm and doing what you want to... I mean, I'm sorry.
So customization's not allowed?
I don't know. I guess I'm perplexed. Does the MCK belong to somebody other than me?
The only fucking gun that I haven't modified.
Fucking smells good.
Only gun I haven't modified is my little BB gun, that little Colt pistol.
Give it some time.
Right?
You put a Vortex.
Oh shit!
A Vortex 5 to 39 scope on it.
Yeah,
You know,
wouldn't that be crazy if the scope's longer than the fucking pistol itself?
It looked completely ridiculous, but in last month's Guns and Ammo, they were reviewing a pistol made by Daniel's Defense. In order to check for its accuracy and its ability to repeat, they put a fucking giant ass Vortex scope on it, and it literally was like way bigger than the gun. But you know, I didn't even read the whole article, but they were just like, you know, we've got the scope zeroed in, and we're gonna shoot 5 rounds, and then we're gonna, you know, for testing purposes. I mean, if you're gonna order a gun for like home defense, and then, you know, it's kind of like I've got a picture somewhere on Facebook. I put one of the big ass scopes on the Desert Eagle. I mean, I could only even have the back mount because there wasn't...
Did you see the one on Facebook going around? It was a Nikon camera or something, but they had it with the legs and everything else, all the attachments. They had it folded out to look like a fucking AR. And this girl's like, no, tell me, what the hell do people need these things for? And most people, you know, you look at it, if you're a gun person, you figure it out real quick. You know what it looks like, but... you figure it out real quick. That's just a camera for taking damn good pictures. That's what That's what it's there for.
So if you take and manipulate a tripod into something that looks like a gun, and then confuse the idiots. Poco Loco, Hemi, I want to know how we know you're gay. Get in the back seat of the Hemi. Poco Loco, I was standing in line at the grocery store today. Some dumb Karen was looking at the mass, so I started fake coughing. Dumb bitch looked horrified, opened a package off the shelf, and put on a mask. The old lady in front of me laughed hard, looked me in the eyes, and with a big smile said, "You're bad."
Oh shit. Well, Mike, the neighbor, he always fucking delivers bread. That's what he says. You know, he's got a vest says stay 6 feet away or whatever it is.
Yeah, they make them.
And they fucking just walk all over him. So he fucking just walks around coughing and he's got his distance.
Poco Loco says, "Fuck those masks. Send them to Joey Cuz." Coleman 75. I bought a Glock 29 Gen 4 for the 3rd time today, and I'm drunk. Jim Beam for the win. Cheers. Well,
so what he's saying is he bought 3 Glock 29s?
Yeah, Coleman, you might have to...
Damn.
Hang on.
That's some serious stuff.
Read some comments. Someone's at the front door.
That's some serious stuff. He's got cameras everywhere, and he's got to run up there to answer his door because he can't see who it is. I'd have just let it be. Glock 29. I'm wondering what caliber that is. I'll have to look that up. Alright, so that was Coleman 75. We got J-Dog next here. Correction, it's a Ram 3500 1-ton. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than an Eric's. Damn, I hate this freaking little mouse pad. Alright, Fu Master Chew. I was expecting a keg after the intro. I'd like to have a keg and then hook up with the intro is what I'd like, but whatever. Whatever works. Oh, damn mouse. Alright, David Brown. You got me in trouble with your child bride when you hijacked her Facebook post, you fucking fuck stick. Don't know about that, but I'll take your word for it, David Brown. Good to hear from you. Wade? Wish I could get that green bikini wearing brew babe to as acknowledge me for about a half an hour. I'd be happy with 10 minutes, but half hour's even better. Joey Cuz, he is the king of the state and head-ass clown. I bet you all those nurseries and doctors that volunteered to help were illegal immigrants. They'd be able to keep all that tax money because that's how he rolls. Alright. Wait again. Kumo is a real dickhead. 4 of my friends went to New York City to help out after he begged for healthcare workers. Now the ungrateful asshole is demanding state and local income taxes on all money earned during that time, including any vacation money earned at their regular job. Wow. That is a pretty fucking douche move.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Ignore the people behind the curtain.
I'm not worried.
My brother-in-law's here wondering if I have any 10mm brass.
I do, but it's full.
Well, we don't need that brass. Ooh, could have been killed.
Yeah, that would have hurt. On your foot like that. Alright. Wade, again. I'm leaving Facebook in the middle of about my 7-month-long suspension for violating mystery community standards. You know, I don't really post much, but I think most people that are posting anything are having those same kind of issues. They want to censor everything that we're saying.
That's got to hurt.
Wade, return the face masks. Or just burn them all. Joey Cuz, I think I'm here. Not sure. I hope that's because you're drinking, Joey.
Those had already been tumbled. Yeah, I got nothing left.
Joey Cuz again. Well, I guess I'll watch this now because I'm home today.
No, I'll do that. No problem.
Yep, that's me every day.
Yeah.
Joey Cuz, third comment in a row. Must be really bored. I might have left this on the EMV Railfans comment, but New York has just revamped their numbers and it's lower than they originally had. Yeah, I think we already read that one. Wasn't marked. Alright, Sharky 762. Been digging around the Facebook Messenger, but over here no luck. I'll look into the other apps or shout out to John and get it over there. Will be tomorrow, as now it's cooking time and there's alcohol involved.
But this slide doesn't work on the frame.
Well, where's that mouse again? Alright, that was edited somehow, but alright.
Yeah. That one's gotta be
I'm sure Eric knows what you're talking about. I have no clue.
What did he say?
He says, been digging around the Facebook Messenger, but over here no luck. I'll look into the other apps or shout out to John and I'll get over there.
Yeah, and Sharky, I did tell John that John said it was okay for you to PayPal the money to him.
Yeah, what he said.
Here.
What's he looking at now?
This makes it look like I'm aiming it right at you. Boy.
That's not really safe, Eric. You're gonna have a lot of people pissed off at you, putting a gun to my head on, freaking.
So you get this bad boy running.
All right.
Probably go
So
to
there you go, Sharky. There's your answer.
To get some dove. Maybe even.
Sharky again. 762 by 39 or 300 blackout in an AR platform. 300 blackout all day long. 762 might be cheaper by a mile. I don't know about the subsonics. Are they even a thing? But you also need to feed the AR. Ain't gonna disagree with you.
I only got 50.
I don't know. I'd really hope to win that secret squirrel. That'd be nice. I'll take the little 300 blackout. Sharky again. Wow, you're getting a lot of triple comments up in here. Sharky again. You totally should slap that sticker of J-Dog's truck. Just make sure he films and posts the repercussions on the tubes when he finds it and comes for your ass. Go put that on his truck.
Put it on J-Dog's truck. Have you tried this yet, by the way?
What's that?
Your,
Oh,
the beer we're reviewing?
I will. Have you?
No?
Alright, well, cheers, boss.
Oh. Yeah, wait.
Well, it must not be too bad. You're like really chugging it down there.
I don't mind it. I think the blue is better.
It's got a weird aftertaste, though.
Yeah, kind of creep sippy,
It's
kind of
like a
plasticky.
weedy. I was thinking more like weedy, like
A wheat beer in plastic.
yeah. But I mean, the initial fruit taste. I mean,
If you just keep drinking it, it's kind of like superior water. As long as you don't stop drinking it,
It'll
it's
get
pretty
better.
It's pretty good.
It'll get better. No, my neighbor I had her drink one, and she liked it in the beginning. She says, "Well, it changes taste after a little while."
Secret squirrel.
Why is that name catching on?
Because you had the original secret squirrel.
Had nothing to do with anything
Is
else.
there any way to double thumbs up that comment? I like Shark's comment there to go slap it on J-Dog's truck. That'd be good stuff.
Yeah, we can do that.
Just video it too. Gun Wild. Since Christine works in a medical facility, should her job supply masks for her? And I believe I commented not long ago, but yes, they absolutely should.
Here's mine.
Even if they can't find them, so they have the tough time supplying them, which I would understand because the whole world is begging for them right now. I would still think that they would have to reimburse her for any kind of masks. That's what I would think. But right now, anything's up in the air. Obviously, our country's a fucking mess, and nothing really seems to matter. Rules are not being followed.
And these were.
So who cares?
Oh, yeah?
Stephen Bush sent me this mag. It was over in the sandbox. Sorry, I'm having a conversation with. There's no way we can squeeze all of us in here.
What's that barrel one?
Gunwild again. The Ms. Bomey zone this week is 80s music
Did
trivia.
a trigger job too.
I'd probably lose at that, but I like classic rock. I might have a couple songs down.
You know, I'm getting triggered.
J Wolf with Elite Ammunition, Hazy IPA. Yeah,
What do you think of this one?
Well, it's my first one, so
I'm not gonna cry about it.
You gonna try it?
I like the hazy IPAs. I like most IPAs. J Wolf again. Uncle just died. Sorry to hear that.
What do you got?
Spent last week in the ICU, tested him 5 times for COVID. All came back negative. He had an infection that attacked all his internal organs. Can't wait to see what a hospital deep in the heart of Chicago will call the cause of death.
5-6 stamp too, right?
Well, I'm gonna put money on it that they're gonna say it's COVID, but let's just hope they keep it real.
12 stock.
Sorry again, Jay.
Yes.
Jay again.
All his furniture.
The Russian,
out of
762.
out of a military place, I believe.
Yeah.
And Jay again. And some guys like to be kicked in the balls dozens of times by women in spiked-heeled toes. Does that mean it's right?
Need to try it.
Well, if they like it, maybe they're into some weird shit like that. Why are you always pointing guns at me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What a dick. Hey, there's all your comments read.
That's all of them?
Yeah. Is that your retro build?
Yes.
That's the one that you built for yourself? Why don't you put that magazine back in there and let me take it for a little spin? No, I'm kidding. You might not want that. 'Cause I'll be pointing it at you.
See if Christine notices.
What's that?
It fired in the basement. You'd be surprised. You can just fire one of the blank guns down here and you can get her down here and like...
Oh shit, I remember when I cocked back the shotgun.
Yeah, didn't you get accused of firing and it was nothing but racking the shotgun?
Yeah, that's all I did was rack it back, and see how it felt. And fuck, she thought I was shooting one of the guns.
Gotta break that in too.
Yes, this needs a little fact finding done.
I got some Uncle Buck for it.
Smile money the fuck out of that too.
He must have been drunk.
That was actually right before a brew review, so no matter what, it's always an hour.
I was reading as fast as I can. Now you got to go to your other page.
Yeah, you gotta go to the
You go ahead. I don't know that shit.
the two farted ale club.
Well, I know you're driving, so you don't really drink, huh?
Oh, God.
Pickle leeks. No? Oh, these things are delish.
And we go to the Two-Hearted Ed Club to the sunny slopes of long ago, Justin. Well, there's only 3 of you in here. Gun Wild.
Well, that's nice. Makes it for an easy day.
Cheers, midday drinking, aka alcoholics.
That's been me for a good while. Actually, I've been doing a lot of side
drinking.
No. No, I worked on my trailer. I just pulled the tub out of my brother's house. They had to get that. It was a big old cast iron one. I had it sitting up there with a fucking sawzall and sledgehammer busting the shit out of it.
We use the sledgehammer, and you know what makes me laugh? Is the last 3 cast iron tubs we removed were all from the Save Mart apartment building. Mm-hmm. So Greg looks at his watch. And he goes, "No, it's way too early to do this. Take a sip of my coffee. Take a sip of my coffee," and he goes, "Okay, we're okay now. It's 7."
I don't think people realize how loud it is. I'm like, damn, I wish I would have brought my fucking muffs.
I usually wear earplugs. Let's put it this way. I would rather shoot that shotgun
with no plugs
in than bust up a tub with a sledgehammer.
That's what I did, and I'm telling you, like, the dog was fucking basically pissing in my brother's arms. My sister's like trying to walk outside, and I'm just sitting there with a big old smile on my face, like, fucking get it, boys!
Smile money, and let the drinking begin. Or is it end that past, future Sidio issues in mind-boggling? Wow, he's getting way too intellectual for me.
I think he's trying to mess us up getting drunk over here.
Joey Cuz here for the hell of it. I'm going to hit the refresh button one time and I'm going to get out of here, seeing as how Mike is over here.
And this beer tastes like shit.
And this beer, it's okay. I'd take Grain Belt Blue hands down over this.
Yeah. No, I agree. Actually, this is not horrible. It's got a good taste in the beginning, but I mean, it's got the funky follow-up.
It almost starts to go medical towards the end. Okay. Cheers, everyone. And again, a big thank you to Zeus, Harmarsh 2, Nihap, J-Dog, Sharky, and Joey for their donations into ordering some sites. I am going to probably place the order for them yet today, so we get them sooner than later. And I know everybody's money's coming. And like I said, Sharky, if you want, you can just send that on to John. That'll work best. Yeah, I didn't think Messenger would let that international thing was probably an issue. Besides that would have been way too easy. Kind of like my plan today to put a remote start in a stereo in a 2006 Dodge. Yeah, Eric, guess what? Yeah, let me guess. I'm fucked. Okay.
Till next time, boys.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I don't know about tomorrow now. If the weather was nice, there might be some fact-finding happening. So, cheers.
Fact-finding.
Yeah, pew pew.
Oh,
I don't have to do that. I can go like this now.
No.
John Solar, I'm hitting the button.